Could this be the moment we prize a life-changing £1,000,000 from the cash vault? We're following the coordinates to reveal symbols along the way, and if we find 3 of a kind, the prize is ours. And with a multiplier in play, we could boost our winnings by up to 10 times. So let's crack open the vault and uncover our first coordinate. What will it be? It's A2. So we're heading off to A2. And we're heading off now to F1. Where are the symbols? Let's go to B5. There we are, our first symbol, a wallet, which is worth 50 quid. Next we're off to C4. There's our first pair of earrings for a £5. Then it's E2. And now we're off to F4. There's a nugget. That is worth 15 quid. And we've got to go to C2. Ah, another nugget. We like the sound of that. Can we find one on F3? Well, I bet it's easy to get the wrong coordinates on here. That's a wallet. And now we're off to A5. How far can we get without revealing the dreaded stop sign? That's B2. A wad of cash for 10 grand. That'd be amazing. Under B2 is the instruction to go to D3. And there we are on D3. Go to F2. And then go to G5. There's some coins for 1,000. Next we need to go to E3. And that wants us to go to D1. Then we're off to A3. What we're going to find here, it's a money bag, and that will be worth £20. Up next, D5. What are we finding here? That's a golden key for 100 quid, our first one. Then we're off to E5. Are we going to find the stop here? No, it's go to G2. So what's down here? Ah, it's the diamond. That would be worth £1,000,000 quid. Then we're off to B4. That wants us to go to E1. What are we going to find here? It's a money bag. Our second one. Can we find a third under A4? Or is it the stop sign? No, it's not. We carry on. Go to D2. What's here? Ah, it's a briefcase. Our first one. And the instruction to go to E4. Then we're off to A1. Ah, it's the stop sign. So no luck on this card. It's a dud. But with loads more still to scratch, can we break into the vault and grab a win today? Let's find out on the Scratchcard Gameshow. Hello, it's Stuart. Thanks for joining me. So we finally found them. You might remember last week I was saying I couldn't get hold of this new scratch card, but now I see it's popping up in stores everywhere. So today we've got 2 cards from one shop, 2 from another, and 1 from a third. Could they be hiding something impressive? Well, let's find out as we try our luck with card 48, and our first coordinate is E5. All the way down there, and just go next door to find E4. So we've got some coins there. Next we're off to G5, right in the bottom hand corner. There's the golden key, and it's sending us to B5. Then we're off to B3. And then go to B2, it's neighbour. A diamond for £1,000,000 quid. Wouldn't that be lovely? We just need to find 2 more. Next we're off to F1. Look, there's a second diamond. Let's not get too excited. We know it's not going to happen. There's C5 and head off to G3. And there's G3, which is a money bag. So we're off to D5. That wants us to go back down to the bottom row. G2 for our first wad of the game. Then we're off to F5. There's a wallet and sending us to D4. That's sending us to D2. There's some coins for 1,000. It wants us to go to C2, the one above. There's a second golden key, which is 100 quid. Then we're off to C1. What are we going to find here? The instructions to go 1 square above to B1, where we find a money bag, our second one. Then we're off to E2. What's here? It's a wallet. Then we're off to G1. What can we find down here? Just the instruction to go to the top, give it the A row some love. And there's our first pair of earrings. And then we're off to B4. There's a wad. Next we're off to F4. What's here? The instruction to go to E3. And on E3 we find a briefcase. Our first briefcase on this card. Then it's A4. Our second briefcase, and then A2. What's this? Our second pair of earrings. Then G4, what are we going to find here? Go to A1. Is this the stop sign? Yes, it is. So it's another dud. Maybe we'll have better luck when we try a couple of cards from a new pack, so don't go anywhere. But you might recall last week I mentioned the Super 7s episode would be uploaded soon. Well, it turns out that batch of cards didn't quite live up to the name. We won back just £3 out of 15 spent. But I like the cards, so I'll be giving them another go soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Back to the cash vault now, and can we finally crack it open for a win? Our first coordinate is C3. What are we going to find there? Go to D1. There we are. Go to its neighbour, D2. Go to F5. Are we going to get a symbol here? Yes, we are. Coins. And we're off to G5. Just below it, there's a nugget, which would be worth a 15. Then it's off to D4 for our first briefcase. That's a tenner if we can find two more. Then we're off to F2. Then we're off to E3. There's a wad of cash. Just want two more of those to get 10 grand. Then that wants us to go to F3. There we are. Then B5. Not very many symbols so far. There's a golden key. What's under C1? It's a wallet. Then we're off to G2 all the way down here. Another wallet. Can we find a final one under D5? No, it's the diamond worth £1 million. Then it's G3. There's a money bag. Then it's C2, which is telling us to go to E5. Then we're off to A2. Finally, something up the top. There's another diamond. Will we find a third one under G1? No, it's a money bag. We need just one more of those to get £20. Can we find it under A5? No, we're off to E4. What's here? A pair of earrings. Then we're off to A3 to go to G4. What's here? To go to A1. There's our second pair of earrings. I do think that's quite a strange symbol to have on a scratch card as a £5 winner. Everyone's going to be getting earrings, and look, there we are. We've got earrings. It's a winner. Amazing. Can we carry on? Let's head off to E2 then. There's a wad of cash. Then what's under C4? Is it the stop sign? No, it's to go to D3. Is it stop here? Yes, it is. But wow, finally, we've got something from the cash vault. But is our prize in for a boost with the multiplier? We could multiply our win up to 10 times to make £50. Are we going to do it? No, we're not. So card 35 has net us £5. So the question now is, can we continue our run on the vault with card 36? I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Right, we're off to E2. What are we going to find there, apart from off printed? The instruction to go to F5. There's a wallet. Can we find more of those? There's D5 telling us to go to F1. There's the diamond. Then G1. What have we got down here? Our first briefcase for a tenner. Then it's C3. Earrings. We won on those on the last game. Can we get any more of those? There's the golden key. Not that we can see it very well. Then we're off to A2 with the coins. That'll take us to B5 with the instruction to go one below to C5. And then we're off to A3. Brilliant. Our second briefcase. Can we find one more to win a tenner? Will it be under A4? Nope, that's a nugget. Then we're off to C4. What's here? Go to D2. There's our second diamond. Not that you can really see the first one. Then it's G4. There's a wallet taking us to B4. Telling us to go to E4. And there's another pair of earrings. Then we're off to F3. And we're going to B1. Then it's B3. Then it's D3 below it. Then it's to C2. Then we want to go to G2 all the way down the bottom. telling us to go all the way to the top. There's a wad of cash for 10k, and it's A5. What we're going to find here? The stop sign. So we didn't get back-to-back winners. Our cash is safe in Allwin's vault. But can we nab any from our final card today? And it's a fresh pick from a new pack. Will it bring us any luck? Let's hope so. Right, we're off to G5, all the way down at the bottom. Then it's C3. So that's a golden key. Then we're off to E3. Then it's A3. There's a wallet. Then what's under F5? A briefcase. And the instruction to go to F1. There's a wad of cash. And then we need to go to F3. Then it's A4. What's next to the wallet? Ah, it's another wallet. Then under E5, what have we got here? A briefcase. There's B5 with the coins. Then we're off to E2. That tells us to go to B1. Ah, a second stack of coins. So that would be £1,000 if we can find one under D5, will we? No, it's the diamond. Then what's under C4? It's a money bag. What's under A5? A pair of earrings. Then G3, telling us to go to D4. Can we get a symbol here? Yes, it's money bags. Our second one. Can we find one more to get 20 quid? Is it hiding under F4? No, that's the nugget. What's under F2? The instruction to go to G4. Then it's B4. Our second pair of earrings. Is that what we're going to end up with? No, we're off to B2. What's here? Go to D1. Is it going to be the stop sign? No, go to B3. What's here? Head off to E4. And look, it's a winner. It's a pair of earrings. Great, our fresh pick did bring us some luck after all then. Can we add to it? It is possible. Will we find a briefcase under D3? No, it's A1. And what's there? The stop. Oh no, it's a nugget. I was expecting it to be the stop sign. It's often there, isn't it? That takes us to E1. What we got here? Then we get the stop sign. So we didn't find a briefcase, but our fresh pick did bring us a trio of earrings. Can our luck continue with the multiplier? No, it can't. So card 28 has bagged us £5. Well, that win means we've managed to claw back £10 today. The cash vault wasn't in a generous mood, was it? I really want to like this card, but I'm not sure I do. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to read what you say. We'll be back next week with more scratch card action and maybe even 500 of you lovely Lotus subscribers. There's only one way to be sure. You know what to do. So until next time, thanks for watching and play safe.